All right, folks, let's go to Lockheed Martin's facility down in Troy, Alabama. The president speaking. Let's listen in.
Broken record, as the press will tell you, on our need to be able to produce more semiconductors in the United States. We invented the sucker, going to the moon. We, the United States, we're the one that modernized it. We've done more than anybody else. But guess what? We stopped investing in ourselves. We stopped investing in ourselves. And so now we're back in the game, making sure that we become the primary producer of those semiconductors. Computer chips that power much of our modern lives. On our phones, our cars, almost anything that has an on-off switch. And the semiconductor is critical to defense production capacity, as you all know better than I do. That's why we're making it as hard as we can for Russia to get hold of these semiconductors and advanced technologies that it could use to upgrade its military during this conflict. And why we're taking steps to make it easier to source what we need here in the United States during the global semiconductor shortage. And there's just one more reason why Congress has to act quickly to provide the emergency funding of the so-called CHIPS Act by passing a broader bipartisan innovation act so we can produce tens of millions of these chips. There's something we have to focus on, and it's something I've focused on from my earliest days of our administration. I'm determined to make sure the United States holds its technological high ground in competition with other nations, especially China, as we move forward. Folks, you know, we used to invest as a nation years ago, 35 years ago. We invested 2% of our entire GDP in research and development. We do half of that now. We do half of that. We used to be #1 in the world. Now we're number 13 in the world. My administration, we're changing that. The United States used to own the innovation field. In fact, it was the Department of Research program that established DARPA for the first development of an anti-tank missile with advanced infrared guidance systems that culminate in today's Javelin. The Bipartisan Innovation Act is going to help reverse decades-long decline in federal research and development investment. And it should create and support entire families and expand U.S. manufacturing and strengthen our national security. Where in God's name is it written that the United States can no longer be a leading manufacturer in the world? We've created, just in the last 17 months, 465,000 permanent manufacturing jobs in America. We have the best workers, the most competent employees, the best science in the world. And by funding the CHIPS Act, we're going to ensure that semiconductors, the power of the economy, and our national security are made here in America again. Today, all of the world's most advanced chips are made overseas. But the events of the past few years have proven beyond a doubt that America's security should never be held hostage to events overseas. Not a pandemic, not a war, not the politics of ambition or other countries. Fundamentally, this is a national security issue. This is one of the reasons why the Chinese Communist Party is lobbying folks to oppose this bill. And it's an issue that unites Democrats and Republicans. So let's get it done. Let's get it done. In her introduction, Linda said she personally touched every single solitary Javelin, 50,000 that have been manufactured in this plant 20 years ago. I was worried to shake your hand. I thought you might be electrocuted. But that's where they start, right here, with American skill, American craftsmanship, American patriotism. And just a few days ago, the Wall Street Journal quoted a young Hungarian fighter saying, and I quote, "Without the javelins, it would have been very hard to stop the enemy pushing ahead," end of quote. So these weapons touched by the hands, your hands, are in the hands of Ukrainian heroes, making a significant difference. That's something each and every day you could and should be proud of. And I'm once more urging Congress to quickly pass this supplemental funding bill, over $300 billion, to help the Ukrainians so they can keep all of you very, very busy for a while here. So again, let me end where I began. I came for a basic reason, from the bottom of my heart, to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you what you do. Thank you what you continue to do. Unless you go out in the field and see it, you don't realize what a difference you're making. May God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you so much.
All right, President Biden down there in Troy, Alabama, pushing, of course, for support to give more money toward the military effort in Ukraine, and in that, of course, would be spending on Javelin missiles, which are shoulder-launched missiles that have a self-guidance capacity. They're automatic. You lock in on the target, and then you fire them off your shoulder, and then it's guided toward that target. And they've been very successful taking out tanks and some other weapons, Russian weapons, over in Ukraine. And so this is a visit to try to stir up some support for that kind of thing and to get coverage as the media is doing, as we're doing right here. This is all part of the effort to stop Russia from going into Ukraine. And we've seen that these javelins have been very effective. So once again, they are made there in Troy, Alabama, which is where the president is at this moment. He flew down there a little while ago.